Chasing White Infinity by Claudia Marinelli. Fade in. Exterior, space, infinity. In an infinite black expanse, a tiny glaring fleck grows into a beautiful outstretched spiral of stars, a galaxy. Beaming gray, lavender, and fuchsia rings girdle the more concentric, radiant, yellow-orange disks of dust, gas, and stars that swathe the bright, white, thick bulge of matter. We plunge through the bulge, reaching empty black space again. A lonely star swells fast into a blazing sun called Eklu. 2 planets are circling it, Duo and Retra. Under Duo's stretched white clouds lay yellow and green lands, separated by deep blue oceans. One huge island, roughly shaped as an 8, stretches near the equator. Around rosy Retra, the first planet, revolve 2 satellites. Exterior, Retra's atmosphere, dawn. Coral soft clouds swerve around Retra, revealing glimpses of the blue lands and the dark oceans. We gently drop through them to catch the first Ekluan beams glistening from beyond the horizon. The rays glide over a misty lake and reach a spectacular waterfall, where they dissolve in a dazzling rainbow as they drop into a wide river. The river veers through the imposing town of Candraga, among blue and pearly skyscrapers, glittering to the rising Eklu. Exterior, Candraga, dawn. Giant and complex geometrical-shaped buildings cover a wide valley, surrounded by blue, glabrous mountains. A few houses cling to the mountain's sides. A man, Valen SURIA, 30, stands on a house's suspended porch, facing the city's appealing view, the waterfall and the lake. Exterior, Valen's porch, day. Valen is tall, almost scrawny, and wears shabby old shorts. Although he looks glum, something in his features suggests an inner strength. His gaze is analytical and deep. Patches of dirty fog slowly rise from the bottom of the city. As the first bright blue podfly, a small flying vehicle with wings, rockets over Candraga, Valen has racing flashbacks. Exterior, retro racing VRS track. Day, past. Valen leads a race flying a bright blue VRS, a futuristic version of ground effect vehicles and Formula One racing cars. Another blue VRS, flown by his teammate, Feo, and a black one, flown by Risto, follow. Exterior, Valen's porch. Day, present. Valen's face contracts into a pain grimace, intercut between past and present. Past. A woman in red veils appears, suspended on the track. Present. Valen hits the banister with both hands. Past. Valen swamps the brake pedal. His VRS drastically decelerates. Feo gets closer. Risto rises over the blue VRS. Present. Valen drops to his knees. Past. Valen can't raise his VRS. The black one is over him. Feo's vehicle crashes into Valen's. They fall to the ground. Present. Valen limps towards the house. At his back, the patches of dirty fog reach the middle of the buildings. Past. Valen steers the wheel and stops. Feo's wing opens Valen's cockpit, then bumps into a tall tree and blows up. Valen crawls out of the cockpit with a torn and bloody leg.
Feo! Feo!
Valen's VRS explodes, throwing him out of the track. Dissolve to black. End of intercut. Exterior, Valen's porch, present. Day. Valen sits on the porch steps that lead into the house. His face is a mask of pain. A long scar runs down the left leg. An engine's noise makes Valen look up. Exterior, Valen's flat roof. Day. A runabout podfly slowly lands vertically. Dost, 53, gets out of it. The orange mechanic jumpsuit clings to his plump but nimble body. His witty eyes match the dark hair, where strands of white start to show.
Valen, I have great news.
Dost disappears down the roof stairs. Exterior, Valen's porch, day. Valen gets up and steps inside the house. Interior, Valen's home, living room, bedroom, day. Dost steps into the living room. He holds a small white paper bag in one hand.
I got divine super boosteds for you.
Dost takes a big fluffy pastry out of the paper bag and hands it to Valen, who stares at him.
Listen to this. I enrolled both of us in the rocket race for Planet Duo's colonization.
What? What did you do, Dost?
The prizes are rich lands.
What are you talking about?
It's all over Kendraga. You miss everything living as a recluse.
He takes the newspaper from his pocket, a little device that you press to make the holographic pages light up. The pictures in them might become animated.
Listen to the newscaster.
The newspaper page appears with Manish Mastap's picture. The newscaster, 50, medium-high, grizzled hair, classy dark yellow jumpsuit, piercing gaze. The picture becomes animated. Manish talks from inside it.
Our Earth ancestors preferred to settle here, on Retra, for its mild climate and its rich lands.
The images change and show the two planets. Duo has dry lands and thick, unwelcoming vegetation.
Hot and dry, planet Duo didn't offer an easy way to settle.
A spaceship lands on Retra. Surprised and happy men and women come out of it.
Our ancestors worked hard and succeeded. Our population boomed.
The images show the highly industrialized Retra, with many overcrowded towns. We leave Retra to approach planet Duo.
Retra has become too small for us. The new lands we need are on our nearest planet Duo.
The images show Duo's islands, surrounded by blue seas.
The government will award the rich lands to rocket space race winners that will first land on them.
Dost stops the image on the island shaped as an 8.
And that's the land we want. Allotment J.
Valen hits Dost's paper bag. It falls to the floor.
Oh God, I'm banned from races forever.
Only from VRS races.
I killed Theo, did you forget?
That was an accident.
It's beastly hot on that planet, you'll race alone.
Valen slowly limps out of the room.
You have to fly again, my friend. I'm fed up being your nanny.
Valen disappears into his room. Dost picks up the bag and eats the second pastry. Valen drops on his bed. Dost strides to the bedroom, chewing. He stops at the door.
Earth ancestor, shame on you.
Valen has no reaction. Dost hits the wall. Valen doesn't move. Dost walks up to him and shoves him. Valen falls down.
Ah, asshole, my artificial leg!
If you don't get up right now, I'm going to chop it off. So you won't bother making excuses anymore.
Dost gets over Valen and starts punching him.
You crazy fuck!
Get up! I'm fed up with you.
Valen hits back. The two men wrestle on the floor. Valen screams from pain, but manages to immobilize Dost.
I was fired yesterday. Not a VRS mechanic anymore. You're broke. Man, you're still strong.
They fired you. Why?
Dost frees himself and gets up.
Too old. Come on, Valen, you know the rules.
Leave me alone.
You're still the best racer, I know that.
Valen looks at his friend. Is there a twinkle in his eyes?
I can't race. I just can't.
Well, you'll have to. You're broke, you have no plans, no job, nothing to lose.
Valen covers his face with his hands.
Let's go.
Where?
We have to buy a rocket.